Did you know that one of the most challenging chapters of South Dakota history also gives us guidance for how to move forward in this time? It's the story of the Hiawatha Indian Insane Asylum, which was a terrible place. It was not an asylum, it was a prison. And there were people from infancy to those in their 80s incarcerated there. But it was the courage of the inmates and the staff who spoke up for those who have no voice, and the power of an unlikely native non native friendship that closed the place down. That story gives us guidance for how to move forward today. So we'd love to bring this story to you and your community. And speaking of the earth that we share, I'm also doing a presentation on green burial because there are many choices that we have when we die beyond traditional burial that are perfectly legal. I do this presentation with Matt Gage, who is the sexton of the Mount Pleasant Cemetery here in Sioux Falls, and we look at options from cremation, which is not particularly green burial, hybrid burial, traditional burial, but this is a great opportunity to ask those questions that no one ever talks about. So invite us and we will share. I bring my experience as a pastor who has buried many, many people, and Matt brings his experience as a sexton. In addition, as we think about living together in the process of democracy, I am also sharing a presentation about Anna Howard Shaw, the first ordained woman pastor in the United States, a Methodist pastor, a medical doctor, and for 12 years the chair of the Women's Suffrage Association, and how she helped women and their voice be included in our democracy and the right to vote. And it's a great case study in how to do that. And finally, the fourth thing I'm offering is a presentation on forgiveness and what it is, because it requires both people, not just one. And it is how communities are restored. And given what we've been through in terms of dissension and not listening to each other well and often hurting each other's feelings, it's a great opportunity to learn some skills behind that that can help our communities move forward. So I also hope to do some leading of the one book conversations as well. And I do invite you to go through our whole catalog of speakers and invite some of us to come to your community. We will come, no matter how small your community is, to share in the larger conversation that makes us all South Dakotans. So please enjoy our offerings this year.